I got a huge pile we'll get to. First, though, this very rude comment.
Rude.
Rude! So last week, I think I dropped the first mention. I don't know what it was, but it was something related. And
we talked about taking the entire week of Hillsborough County School spring break off.
Oh, that's why.
At least Roxanne and I are. And you're like, maybe I'll go scuba diving. I have friends that want to go to the Philippines.
Exactly.
And then you said, I'm not traveling to the other side of the world and taking 1 week. I'll take 2 weeks to the Philippines.
I can't go to Asia. I can't go to the Philippines for 1 week when the flight. It's going to take me 26 hours, 27 hours to get there total with connecting flights. So listen, on the way over, I go 2 days up. I'm like plus 2 days, and then when I come back, I get the 2 days back. So I made a mention that in March I'm going to join a bunch of dive buddies, and we're going to go to the Philippines. We're going to do a week in a place called Analeo, and then we're going to do a week on a liveaboard vessel on a very famous atoll, a reef, which is among the best in the world.
And you're going to see fish.
It's called Tubataha. So I'm going to Tubataha and Analeo. And I'm going to be diving the Philippines, which I have not dived the Philippines yet. It's been on my list, and I'm going to cross it off the bucket list. So go to the Philippines. So some guy, and it's one of those. It's not like a name. It's one of those accounts where it's letters and numbers and yeah. It's so guy sends me a direct message on Instagram, and he says to me, MJ, why don't you tell the real reason you're going to the Philippines?
That's right.
You want to bring back an 18-year-old Filipino bride. What? What are you laughing at, Roxanne?
That's funny. Isn't that that's funny?
No, I'm going to the Philippines to scuba dive because they have some of the best diving destinations in the world. I'm not going to the Philippines. Well, first of all, I guess the Philippines are known for some sex tourism, not as much as Thailand, right?
It's ridiculous and it's funny. I mean, is that why you're going?
Yeah, well, you might get so butthurt over this guy's making a joke. But I mean, it's not out of the realm.
But I have heard that Filipino women are loving meeting American guys to then hopefully hook up, and then that's their ticket out of the Philippines to move to the United States.
So I have a friend.
Yeah.
Who I won't mention his name or his whole name.
Right.
But his first name is Ron.
Okay, Ron.
And Ron.
Good old Ron.
Ron's a shady name.
He met a woman who's from the Philippines.
Yep.
And she put him in contact with somebody who's actually in the Philippines, and they meet and they marry. And then they married long enough for her to become a citizen.
Oh boy.
And they're married for like 3 years.
And let me guess, as soon as she became a citizen,
they divorced.
Dumped his ass.
Well, no, but this was the deal. Right. We're going to be married for 4 years.
So he was in on it.
He knew. And then he knew. He just like buying bananas, goes back to the store, picks another one.
What went back to the Philippines?
And he's like on his third Filipino wife.
No way.
Yeah. And Ron has like the best life ever. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, my God.
And the shortest attention span.
How old is Ron?
He's older than me. He's somewhere between our age. He's like 55.
Oh, wow. Let me call Michelle. Because I want to just make sure that she knows that I'm really going to the Philippines. So I didn't tell her about this. But you
didn't tell her about the email.
I didn't. Yeah, she knows I'm going to the Philippines. She doesn't know about the direct message from the. Hey, are you listening to the show?
I fell back asleep.
All right, so you have no idea what we're talking about.
No.
All right. Do I just say goodbye, have a nice sleep, go back to sleep, or do I enlighten Michelle?
Enlighten her.
Michelle, I'll tell you right now. A lot of people think MJ is going to the Philippines to pick up a new bride.
I don't know if a lot of people do.
It's one guy.
One guy communicated it. Hundreds of guys are thinking it.
Now people are thinking it. But MJ, my advice to you is, If something is a lie, you don't have to worry about it because the truth will prevail.
All right, listen, Roxanne, don't add fuel to the fire.
Dude.
All right, listen. So, Michelle,
Yeah.
last week we were talking about spring break, and I mentioned that I'm going to take some spring break time in March. And one of my weeks is going to coincide with the Hillsborough County spring break for school, so that works out. But, I made a mention that I'm going to the Philippines to go scuba diving, and some ass clown sends a message, hey, MJ, why don't you tell, this is a DM on my Instagram, MJ, why don't you tell the audience that you're not really going to scuba dive, you're going to pick up an 18-year-old Filipino bride. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
All right, right now, MJ Morning Show Instant Truth Booth. I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the site FilipinoCupid.com?
No, I have not. I have never. Michelle, why are you cackling over there?
I don't know. It's kind of a funny thought.
FilipinoCupid.com. What the hell is that, Fester?
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Why don't you read me the description of the website?
Filipinos' #1 dating site. Meet stunning yet sincere Filipino women seeking love and dating.
And
Find
American citizenship.
Find your match now. Original.
And then they'll dump your ass once they get citizenship.
So anyway, that's like part of the deal. I mean, listen, it could work out and you're married for 50 years and it's just a beautiful match made in heaven.
Right.
But going in, the idea is, hey, we're going to get married. We're going to have a lovely life for a couple of years. I'm going to get the citizenship, or she's going to get the citizenship. And she goes about her life and lives her great adventure however she wants. And because it's like this, you arrange your finances so she doesn't take half your crap when she leaves.
Oh, so you have a prenuptial?
It's all written out. You know how it's going to go. And they work.
So she walks away with like lunch money, maybe.
But she walks away with the opportunity to live in America and do for herself whatever she wants.
All right, so Michelle, you've known me since, have we known each other since 1987 or 1988?
How do you not know this, MJ?
Because there's been a little confusion.
87, 88.
We've gone back and forth. I'm trying to remember, Michelle. Do you remember?
You're going to make me really think very hard right now.
Yeah. And anyway, listen.
It's not like he's off by 10 years, Roxanne. He's off by, he can't figure out.
Well, you guys didn't start dating right away. Is that what the issue was? So, I was thinking you should remember, it's your anniversary. Yep, we've been together X amount of years. But you met and then you dated after or something?
The reason why I'm asking this is because, what are you, a forensic dating expert over here?
I am.
Right. So the reason why I'm asking, Michelle, do you think for 1 minute I'm going to the Philippines to find an 18-year-old Filipino fling?
Not a chance.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What about like a 23-year-old Filipino?
Fester, will you stop it?
What about long term? Not a fling.
I'm going to.
I'm kidding, Michelle.
I'm going.
What about?
What are you trying to torch this over?
A third party for your relationship? Sorry, Michelle.
All right, listen. I'm going to scuba dive. That Filipino diving sites have been on my bucket list for a long. I'm ticking them all, folks. I'm not getting any younger, and I'm still I feel like a 30-year-old, and I'm able to do anything still. So I'm going to start doing these things while I can. That's why I did the Maldives, I did the Red Sea, I did Raja Ampat earlier this year in Indonesia, and now I'm going to do Philippines. Not to pick up a Filipino bride.
Since 2001, Filipino Cupid has connected thousands of Filipino singles with their matches from around the world, making us one of the most trusted Filipino dating sites. As one of the largest dating sites for the Philippines, we have a membership base of over 5.5 million singles interested in finding other singles for dating and serious relationships.
I see why they call it Filipino Cupid.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. 5.5 million people.
They're matchmaking like crazy.
Why do I think that Andrew is marking this segment down and he's going
to best of?
He's going to play this as a best of in mid-March when I'm in the Philippines scuba diving.
No question.
Would you like for me to teach you how to say I love you in Tagalog?
Hold on. That's right. You had a very good Filipino friend in Virginia Beach.
I had a lot of good Filipino friends in Japan.
Well, listen, with American Navy guys, a lot of Navy guys picked up Filipino women. And
I know how to say two things in Tagalog. One is I love you, and one I cannot say.
Oh, that's right. You have a dirty expression.
What's the FCC ruling on it if you say a dirty word in Filipino language?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I let it
All right.
fly.
So how do you say I love you?
Mahal kita.
How do you say long time? I'm kidding.
She has loved you a long time because she's been with you since the 80s.
They love you a long time.
All right.
That's universal language.
Look,
it's a universal language of love.
I'll send you the link. Read a couple of the testimonials, and then you can
I don't need FilipinoCupid.com testimonials.
This is really a well-known site.
I'm going to do about 40 dives in Analeo and then the Tubataha Atoll. All right.
Todd.
And if you're going to pick up a bride, good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Michelle, I'll see you when I get home.
All right, hurry home.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
All right, I'm creating you a profile.
Stop it. Don't.
How old are you now?
Stop. Do not make. Fester, shut this down.
Do you have to enter income?
I'm shutting this down.
Annual income?
I just shut it off. Because I have a mouse because we share a computer.
I have a computer. I'll do it later. Come on. Like, I don't have 100 pictures of you. Come on.
Dude, do not put me on FilipinoCupid.com.
Dude, I tell you, somebody else is gonna do it right now.
Oh my God, stop it. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Go ahead and click, share, subscribe, all this stuff.